What's up, guys? Today we're going to be learning how to do a butterfly kick from the Sonic 3 movie. So we're going to be going over 5 skills. The first one and the easiest skill, they're going to progressively get harder and harder throughout the whole video, starting with a butterfly kick. To start, all you're going to need is a bench, and ideally, if you can cartwheel, great. If not, don't worry about it. Anthony also can't do a butterfly kick, so he's going to come join me. I cartwheel to my left, so I'm going to put the bench behind me, and to the left I'm going to dip back, away, down, and I'm just going to sideways cartwheel on the bench, and that's it. Now already off the rip he's doing stuff wrong because he didn't listen. You're gonna dip, turn, and then do your thing. Hey, that's the skill. Make sense?
Yes.
Do it again. Easy peasy. As you start getting your feet higher and higher, your goal is to land flat, or to do the whole skill flat. And once you can get it flat, start taking it a little bit lower. The whole point of going a little bit lower here on your hands is so you're not having to hold yourself up as much, and you can get used to jumping just a bit more. Easy peasy?
Easy peasy.
Cool. Part 2. Part 3? Part 3? Part 2. 1, 2, 3. Part 3. Part 3. All you're gonna need is a tree or a wall. Ideally, a wall is perfectly fine. We just happen to have this tree right here. We're gonna use a tree. Not a big deal. Now, the same way that you went from high to low, we're gonna go from low to flat. Now, the idea here is that because we really can't push pressure down, we're gonna try to stick to the tree. Everything's the exact same. I'm gonna put the tree, I cartwheel to my left. So I'm gonna put my B kick on the tree here, and I'm gonna finish the exact same way. Easy, right?
Easy.
The goal is to take away pressure off the tree and just do them flat, right? So if you draw any old line on the floor, jump over the line. Line is to my left. I'm gonna dip, and I'm just gonna take my right leg and I'm gonna jump over to the line. And I'm gonna gradually get that flatter and flatter and flatter until I'm doing my butterfly kick. Yeah, that's something. Got him. Got him. Yeah, you got me. Well done. Got him. All right, we have a line. So all we're gonna do, we're gonna split, we're gonna dip, and we're gonna jump straight over that line. Now again, our goal is to gradually get it higher and higher and higher and flatter and flatter and flatter. All right, second thing, notice how he's just twisting and not dipping, right? With this skill, we're trying to stay flat. We want to keep our torso relatively even, so not letting our hips and our shoulders rotate. We just want to keep everything flat. So that was an actual butterfly kick. Now our goal is to start to look up so we can get an arch in our back and get it as flat as possible, and then it'll look a little weird, kind of like this. Butterfly kick. And those are your 4 steps to getting your butterfly kick down. Nice.
So good. I'll be better on the other ones.
This is going to be the flyaway portion of the video. I think this is the second easiest out of all of the 5 skills. And again, these are all just like little mini tutorials. So if you actually want a full breakdown on how to do these skills, comment down below. So, that one. So all we're going to do is we're going to find somebody. This one you need to partner with, unfortunately. And we're going to get our toes up here. And then once our toes are up and we can see them, we're going to let go of the bar, then tuck. Ready? Let go, tuck. And we're gonna set them down. If you don't have a partner to do this with, hopefully you can find a gym or some pads that you can take to the park with you, you know? And then our goal is to slowly transition this portion faster and faster. Go ahead. So that when you start to feel the top of their shoulder, they're gonna flip sooner, they're gonna let go a little bit sooner, tuck a little bit sooner. And then gradually, we're gonna do one more. And as soon as you feel me, you're gonna Go. Now it's starting to really look like a flyaway, right? And then eventually you move out from under them. Do you want to do it on your own? Here you go. Easy. Easy. I got a little nervous. I spotted you. You can do it on your own.
I got nervous.
Here you go.
How do you do next? So now it's slippery.
Next, I think front flips are the third hardest skill out of the 5 that we're gonna learn today, only because physically it's just the most demanding.
Let's do this!
Flyaways are physically just so much easier. For example, I taught Kennedy how to do a flyaway in 10 minutes, but it's taken this guy a long time to do a front flip, but now we have him. Woo! Your face was right here. To learn how to do a front flip, all you're gonna need is a lot of courage and a table, because we're gonna do what's called an angry cat. What an angry cat is if you think about what a cat looks like when it's angry and it stiffs its back up, right? That's essentially what we're trying to do here. So we're gonna run, we're gonna punch off the floor, hands are gonna go down, your butt is gonna shoot straight up in the air, and that's the whole drill. That's the whole drill. Like that. Do not let your shoulders pass your wrists when you do them. So if you take a look at Kennedy's, you're gonna notice that her shoulders are right above her wrists and she's not falling forward, but her hips are still going up. Yeah, one more. See? From there, our goal is to do our angry cat so high that we start to fall forward. And then when we start to fall forward, it's not because our shoulders are passing our wrists, it's because our hips are falling past our wrists.
Oh!
Now, a big thing with front flips, give me your hands. Thank you. Is what's called a block. So we're gonna put our feet together. When we do this, we're gonna lean back here, toes down, lean back. And we want our body, our center of mass behind our toes here. So when we do the flip, we actually go up and bounce. And that's what allowed Anthony to flip over me earlier. And that's how you do a front flip. In the movie, it kind of looks like Sonic is running up the wall and then doing a Trinity flip.
And way out in front to the...
So this is kind of an advanced skill, so I'm assuming you already have some stuff. If you already have a side flip, you already have a wall flip, you're just gonna combine the two, right? So as you come up, you're just gonna shift your hips sideways. And then from there, it's still the exact same thing. You're still gonna tap the wall, you just come in, and then you're gonna open up. Everything after that is the exact same as a side flip or as a wall flip. You're gonna tuck and open up. Everything is the exact same. There's really not much more, because if you're trying to do this skill, you probably already have a wall flip and a side flip, hopefully. There it is. Yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. Easy. Hey, it's that easy. I happen to have one of these, which is a giant resi mat in my home. I don't expect most people to have it, but a bed, a trampoline, a pool, or your couch, if you're brave enough, can all suffice to use one of these for any of these preps that I'm about to show you. So let's get into it. But step 1 would be to jump and know how to do a dive roll. Now from there, assuming you already know how to do a dive roll, let's get into that twist portion. There are 2 ways to go about doing your 360 dive roll: from a punch or from a step in. The step ins for me are much easier, but I think the punch looks prettier. So we're gonna teach you how to do the step in because our goal is to do it. That's it. First step, jump, look at the floor, look at your landing, and then we're going to drop one arm across our body and fall on our back. Easy enough, right? Step 2 is to do the same thing, but land on our belly. Now, if you can't get all the way around to your belly, landing on your side is totally fine. I'm on my side, not a big deal. When jumping, twisting, and falling on your back, this can be done on a giant resi, if you have one, or even just on your bed, if it doesn't break. There's step 2, fully on my stomach. Now, the secret to go from this step to step 3, which is the whole dive roll, right? Is to be able to spot the floor before you twist and after you twist. We're going to take off, look at the floor, start to twist, look at the floor, and when you can see that portion and you're like, there's the full 360, I hit the floor, then you're ready to start tucking your chin and going for the dive roll. I'm going to jump, spot, and I'm gonna land. That was wrong, hold on. Like that. I went up, spotted, twisted, spotted, and then let myself on the way down. Now to do step 3. I'm gonna take my hat off for this one.
Coming through!
I definitely think I put my feet down on that one, but that's a good way to get used to trying to get over your head as you're prepping. Obviously I have it on this thing, so it's okay, but if you find yourself having some trouble committing to the actual roll portion of it, just put your feet down and hit the roll anyway. That will create a bad habit down the line. Now you have to figure out how to pick your feet off the floor, but pick and choose your battles, you know? That's all we have for today's tutorial. Let me know if you enjoyed the Sonic 3 in real life stuff. If there's any other movies you want me to cover, comment down below. If there's any actual tutorials, comment them down below. And if you guys could do me a huge favor, if you made it this far in the video, give me a like, give me a subscribe. It's the best free way to support the content and to support the channel. I also have some merch, links down below. If you guys also want to support me in a not free way, I would greatly appreciate that as well, but you don't have to. So thank you so much. Comment the other videos. Sick. I meant to, you know, I just wanted to sit down and talk to the camera in a real personal level, you know? Yeah. Oh, yeah, there we go. Easy.